Bree with 2 E's, back at it again with another mother loving video. First things first, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love that's been being poured into me. I really appreciate it, you guys. It really means a lot. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I was very nervous about coming back because I was gone for like almost 2 years. So today's video is kind of like a piggyback off of my last video, but we're gonna focus more so on people pleasers. I know you know a few. You might be one yourself. Anyways, you guys, let's get into it. So before I get into the meat of everything, first of all, I just want to give you guys like a little overview of what you'll be seeing. I mentioned it on Facebook. I don't think I mentioned it to anyone else, but basically you guys are gonna be seeing me grow. Like healing girl summer, healing girl fall, healing girl winter, healing girl spring, whatever it is, because a lot of us are like really transitioning. Like, we're going through a transitional age. Like, I'm 25, I'll be 26 next month on October 28th. 28th is Bree Day. Bree Day. If you know me, you know that I take my birthday seriously. Like, I do not play about my birthday.
Do not play about my birthday.
But anyways, yeah, so basically me just talking about different topics about self-love and all of that good stuff. I'm still gonna vlog like whenever I do go out. It was so crazy because this past weekend I was just out like twice and I didn't get any footage. But that's basically what you'll be seeing on this channel. So I have my handy dandy journal that I have that's gonna keep me on track, because if you know me, you know that I can talk and I'll be forgetting my main points. But anyways, so people pleasers. I myself was a people pleaser. And you know, I'm not gonna say was, because I'm still working on how to say no, you know what I'm saying, in all aspects. So I would call this the beginner's guide to say no, and things that help me say no and be okay and stand 10 toes down on that decision. And I'm like, no. Okay, so let me grab it. Is this the right way? Oh, I'm writing this thing upside down, but that's all right. So the first thing that I have on my list, like the steps to saying no, is to simply focus on yourself. I know people hear that all the time, but I don't think anybody understands how great it is to really focus in on yourself. When you focus in on yourself, you understand who you are, and only one way that you can understand. Like, nobody in this world is going to know you better than you know yourself. You know what I'm saying? And once you begin to know who you are, everything in your life will fall into place. I tell people this all the time. Everything ends and begins with you. You can start it and you can stop it. You know your limits. And for people pleasers, we usually don't know our limits until it's too late. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when I say it's too late, we've already poured out a lot. You know what I'm saying? We've been pouring out and pouring out and pouring out till we can't pour no more. Because takers don't know when to stop to take from taking. You know what I'm saying? Takers gonna take. But yes, focus in on you. So the second thing that I have down that helped me were to set boundaries. Do you hear me? Boundaries. Everybody needs boundaries, okay? But before you can even set those boundaries, you have to know what your boundaries are. Therefore, you have to know who you are and what line you're gonna draw in the sand and be like, nah, that's it. I don't want this. I'm not doing that. I feel like people pleasers are so afraid to set those boundaries because they feel as though people aren't going to understand, or they're gonna feel like, you know, you're letting them down, or you're gonna feel like you're not giving your best self to them. But they, 10 times out of 10, when they love you and respect you, they'll understand your boundaries. They'll be like, oh, okay, instead of, what you mean you don't feel like talking to me? But it's like, I don't. and I'll text and be like, hey, I had a rough day, or hey, I'm not in a mental space right now to talk about anything. Is it textable? Yada yada yada. Because for a lot of things, when you text, it's on your time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can read it. You don't really have to hear the person, because when people just kind of flush out their emotions on you, it's so draining. It's extremely draining, and it's not okay. So set those boundaries. If somebody asks you to do something and you instantly be like, I don't really want to do it, don't do it, sis. Don't do it, bro. Just simply say, and even if you don't want to say no right then and there, you can simply say, you know what? Let me think about it. I'm not gonna agree to it right now. Like I said, if they're understanding, if they respect you, it's gonna be okay. If you set a boundary and somebody's all rah-rah about it, don't talk to me. Like, cut them off. Goodbye. Okay, my people. Number 3. Cause honey, I'll forget. You see me putting out my love. Okay. So the third thing on my list for beginners steps to saying no is to celebrate those small victories. Anyone who's a people pleaser knows, like, when you stand your ground and you say no, I can't do that, or no, I can't give you that, no, I won't be able to be there. That's a small victory. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whoa. I'm taking my life back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing on my 2 feet. Like, I'm not feeling guilty. Because feeling guilty about saying no for people pleasers is major. Like, that's a major thing. Yeah, I can't even begin to explain how many times I felt guilty for saying no. And it's like, why are you guilty? Why do you feel guilty right now? You're simply doing what's best for you. You're simply putting yourself first. So why were you guilty? I would say I was guilty because I didn't want to disappoint. I always hate letting down or disappointing people that I care about. Like, I used to hate that. Like, I'm like, oh, you want me there? I'm there. You want me to go this place? Okay, I'll do that. You want me to, whatever you want me to do, I'm gonna do it, basically. And that's not okay. Like, I should not be doing whatever you want me to do, because I'm not a slave. It's like a slave mentality, and I hate to use that word. I really, really do, but it's like, not even a slave. I won't say slave. It's not like that. It's like having a yes man. Like, oh yes, yeah, I agree, yeah. And then when you continuously do that, you lose who you are and you become whoever they want you to be. It really should not be like that. Like, it just should not be like that. So celebrate those small victories, because you know back in the day you would have been doing whatever they wanted you to do. So now that you're standing up for yourself and you're putting yourself first, you're putting yourself first, that's a victory, baby. We taking a step in the right direction. You feel me? Next one. I think this is the last one. Oh no, second to last. Okay, yeah, so be patient and kind to yourself. I just learned this year that I was not patient enough with myself. I did not give myself any slack. I did not give myself any room for error. I did not have any grace when it came to me personally. So when I say be patient and be kind to yourself, it's sometimes when you're so used to doing whatever people wanted you to do, you simply jump on the yes man bag and God dang it, I can't talk today. You simply jump on the yes man wagon and you feel like you're going back in the cycle that you just wanted to get out of. And that, I know for me personally, speaking from a personal perspective, that just really, like, I wasn't kind enough to myself. Like, I was so hard on myself. But it's like, it's okay. You just really have to be patient. Like, patience, gosh, we gotta have more patience, especially with ourselves and definitely with others, because we have to understand and remember that everybody's going through something. And you want someone to have patience with you as you work through whatever you're working through, so you need to be patient with yourself as well. This is a journey. You're not gonna get it right. Your first week committing to, saying no, you're not gonna get it right the second week. You may not get it right every time on the third week, but celebrate those victories and be patient with yourself. A little progress is still progress, baby. I promise, okay? This is the last one, I believe. My favorite. So number 5, just remember to be yourself. Be who you are. Once you be who you are and they know that's all you, and people won't even try to cross your boundaries once they see, oh, she's serious about this. Like, she's not playing. She's not going to do this anymore. And then once you set those boundaries and all that good things, you'll see how people start to fly off left and right, honey. But be yourself. Be yourself. And how do you be yourself, you ask? We circle around to number 1. Focus on you. That's how you learn to be yourself. That's how you learn to be yourself in every setting that you're sitting in. Be yourself at work. It may not be as elaborate as you would be, with your family. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we all know how to be professionals. But what I'm saying is, like, your mindset and how the things how you feel about certain things, don't change that just because somebody's different has stepped in the room. Like, you know what I'm saying? Say it with your chest. Be you, honey. For my people, please remember to, number 1, focus on yourself. You have to focus on yourself to know what's going to work for you and what's not going to work for you any longer. Set your boundaries.
Okay, y'all, at this moment, I think I Love Her came on.
She know she this. If you don't buy her what she want, then she throw a fit. Shorty mean it, but she super thick and she act silly like a kid. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, y'all. And y'all know that's my song. Anyways, wow, I am so sorry. That was so unprofessional, and I'm very sorry. 2, boundaries. Set those boundaries and respect them. Set them and respect them. You cannot expect people to respect the boundaries that you set if you don't respect the boundaries that you set. If you don't want this to happen, simply say, you know what, I don't like that. I'm uncomfortable with that, and I'd rather you not do it. And if they continue to do it, you know what, boom, they don't quit you, okay? They simply don't quit you. It's just that simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, number 3. Remember small victories. They matter a lot. They matter, which leads us up to number 4, to be patient and kind with yourself. Yes, some days you may not get it right, but that's okay because you're still learning. Oh my, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I just got this mug from Target and it says always learning. I had to run and go get it so I can show y'all. It's real cute. But anyways, you're still learning and you'll always be learning. This journey is not like a one-stop shop where you go in and come out and you're completely different for the rest of your life and you don't have to do any extra work after that. You know what I'm saying? No. You're still learning. It's still a process, and you still have to be committed to it. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Number 5, lastly, baby, remember to be who you are. Okay. Anyways, be you. Be yourself. Be yourself. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If they don't like it, they don't like it. You know that meme with Nene and Candy when she was like, I said what I said. If you don't like it, you don't like it. And Candy was like, I damn sure don't like it. That's so funny. I love you so much. Remember that you are loved.